Hello friends, welcome to Squared Plans. I'm Stephanie and today we're going to be setting up our wellness spreads for the last week in June. And I've got these washi tapes here that I may use, ready to go, as well as these stat stickers and habit trackers that I made on my computer. This sticker sheet I had from a box set, and these sticker books which I'll pull from. So this is the last week of the June Plannable Challenge, and this week's theme is picnics and parades. So if you'd like to participate, go ahead and post your spreads up on Instagram using the hashtag PlannableJune2022. We'd love to see what you come up with. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and lay down some wax paper now just to get things started. If you're new to my channel, I like to put down wax paper first just so that I can test things out and move the stickers around without committing them to the sheet. It's a great way to have the ability to change your mind, move things around without worrying about pulling up the sticker each time you set it down. So for this theme, picnics and parades, I was a little bit at a loss on how to make this happen. I figured that I could use this older squad goals sticker book with these squad girls here, since they had a few on like a picnic blanket. And then I was looking through all of my seasonal books looking for things related to picnics and maybe even parades, but there really wasn't a lot. So we're just going to try and make this have a theme of that, but it's not going to be super literal, as you'll see. So for now, I've just grabbed some of the squad girls and kind of laid them in a little bit of a grouping, like they're having a picnic. In this color story book that I have in my stash, there is a squad girls section in there, and I found this girl like driving away in a car sticker that kind of reminded me of, like, you know, when they're in parades and the people are driving by in the cars or the floats and they're waving. So she's kind of got that theme going on. So I thought that might work. It was a little bit of a stretch, and then I found a few other squad girls that maybe looked like they were around a parade. Like I said, it's a bit of a stretch, but I think it comes off pretty, I don't know, summer event-y. We'll see. I also pulled this sticker sheet that I've had from when I got my Happy Planner recipe organizer. Just saw that it had some nice big black quotes in there that I thought might work really good with these colorful squad girls, and the writing was kind of whimsical, so I thought it would be a good choice. I'm going to go ahead and pull in the one that says family favorite and kind of, you know, make you think about food as being a family favorite, but also like parades. I don't know. Again, this is a real loose interpretation of the theme, I would say, this week. I have some washi tape here that I thought kind of fit the bill as far as the mood of the theme. It has a nice kind of picnicky gingham pattern on it that I thought would be nice, so I pulled a few other washi tapes that I have in my stash with different plaid patterns in the pattern of the washi. So now I'm going to go ahead and cut this guy down and try and incorporate it here in this middle section, again just for some interest, some pattern, color, all those good things. And I'm back in that color story sticker book. I thought that the orange might be a good choice for the long box and the sidebar, but I think I'm going to do more of a green and blue focus here, just because I think those washi tapes are going to be the best. Plus the girl on the blanket has got like a green and a blue tone, and then there's that blue tone in the long box sticker I have for the parade kind of theme thing. So I think that's going to be our main focus, or our main two colors that I really want to bring out. And then, you know, the other colors will be there obviously, but the color scheme will be more focused in on the green and the blue. And I think that'll just kind of help bring everything together a bit more. I also have a polka dotted washi tape there in just white and black, and I thought that might be a good way to incorporate more of the black tones from the quotes and then also from the stat stickers that I pulled for this theme. So I'm just figuring out how I want to layer in that washi tape, again, more for interest, and try to come up with this side over here having more of a parade style theme. The idea is to combine these two boxes that I'm working in right now in the middle, and I will also need to be able to write in my workouts for the day in and around the decor. So try not to take up too much space in any one day so that I have room to put in the workout, and also to have something fun there but keep it functional. So I'm going to go ahead and cut down one of these habit trackers that I didn't originally. At first I was going to try to add just the green in, but then when I started to really lean heavily in on the blue, I wanted to have a blue box as well. And now just going to go through some of those other books that I pulled, the more seasonal books, and see if there's any little items that I can bring in here to help sell this picnic and parades idea a little bit more. Found that barbecue. I think that's going to be a nice addition and kind of give a more food related theme there with these girls on the blanket. And I originally pulled the seasonal books that I got, the older seasonal ones, because I saw there's a bunch of ants, and I always thought the ants would be good for a picnic. So I started to add those in, but then I felt like it was going to be too busy. So I put those back and stumbled across this little, I don't know, skewered hot dog, like it's being roasted. I thought that might be another way to help sell this picnic idea. Not 100% sure how to make it work with my current setup, so I went ahead and put that back. I was in a seasonal mini sticker book, so that is what I was just in and where I pulled that barbecue from. So I'm going to take a little break, go back over to the sidebar and figure out how to maybe incorporate another quote over to this area, just again for some repetition. And back into the color storybook, just seeing if there's anything else in here that I want to pull in. Not really seeing anything that's a good fit, so I think we'll just hold off on anything from there. I'm going to go back into the squad goals sticker book, looking for anything, you know, like I said, that might just add a bit more of that color and variety to the spread. I found this green circle sticker with the heart. I thought that was nice to have a little bit more of that green tone. So we'll try to incorporate that into the sidebar as well. Just looking through, see if there's anything else I want to bring in. Again, this is a real loose theme, so I'm just trying to see if there's anything else hidden in here that might sell the idea a bit more. So right now I'm thinking maybe I need to create a road for the parade. So I'm going to go ahead and try and locate my black washi tape and see if having like a street laid out might help with the parade feel. And I tried to incorporate it, but it was really, I don't know, it just didn't work for me when I started to add it in. I was like, this is not it. I don't know. It could have been good, I guess, but I just wasn't feeling it. It was a lot of black, and I don't know. If I had had a car with the girl waving as a clear sticker, I think maybe I could have made it work. But with that blue box, it still didn't feel right with the black. So we'll just kind of keep it as it is and move some things around, trying to get things to work. Since I really wasn't able to incorporate anything there in the middle with the road, like I mentioned, I went and thought maybe having a sky kind of built in would help better. So I went to my trusty Daiso watercolor washi tape. Really am in love with this washi tape. I use it in a lot of different applications. And I'll add just some nice clouds in the sky, making more of that blue come out of that same color scheme, and also sell that idea of picnicking and being outside. I went back for that skewer in the mini seasonal sticker book, and just because, like I said, I felt like that really helped sell the idea of picnicking, and figured out a way to add it in there without it feeling out of place. So I've moved on to the sidebar now. I'm just going to go ahead and move in these stickers, get those onto the sheet, and then also too I'll add in some of the other items I haven't yet put in, like the stat stickers. And I just replaced the positioning of that because I don't want it to be into the stat sticker area. So I'm going to go ahead and trim off that little bit of a tail there, then add in the stat stickers like I mentioned. I'll just go ahead and score them, separate them there right on the sheet, and pull them out one by one. I had a little bit of trouble separating some of these stickers out, so it took me a little bit to get things started, but then they came off fairly easily. So I'm just going to go ahead and lay those in. And that's all good. And we'll go ahead and move in the washi tape, but then I remembered, oh yeah, I need to combine these two boxes real quick. So I just grabbed out my white opaque pen to cover those fine lines and make one big box out of the middle two boxes. So I'll go ahead and lay in the washi tape. I'm going to have it look like it's being cut right there at the spine, and then the other side kind of continuing the opposite direction. And I'll go ahead and close up those empty areas so that again it creates that one long box look, and start moving over these stickers. I did decide to make a few adjustments as I was laying them down. Decided to move that Hooray for the Weekend sticker all the way to the edge, just so it wouldn't feel so blocky. And then I'm going to use this sticker to kind of camouflage that other sharp edge, make it look a little bit more integral into the design. And then just find a position for this gal here on her moped. And we'll move back over to the next page and lay in the washi tape there. Figure out how I want to nestle in this barbecue. Just going to trim off the excess before I lay it down so that I don't have to trim out the hole. Actually, I think I'm going to change the positioning of these girls as well, give a little bit more room here at the top. I'm going to trim off the bottom part of this sticker just so I can move it down a little bit more and nestle it into that space. And I'll just deconstruct it a little bit as well and just make it easier to move things in. I do want to white out behind anything that might be right on the line. And I'm going to go ahead and reposition that hot dog skewer just to make it look a little bit more realistic. Finally, we'll go ahead and move in these clouds. I'm just going to trim off the edges a little bit, make it look like one piece versus a cut piece of washi tape. And same on the side. I am going to overlap the top a little bit. I don't really want to cover up the day numbers, so I'm trying to be conservative with how much overlap I have there with this washi tape. And I'm going to go ahead and trim it out, maybe reuse these trimmings too at the top, add a little bit more in. I don't think I need too much more, but it would be nice to just kind of have a little bit more sky feel to it. So I will make adjustments, trim, and fix the sky here just so that it doesn't have a sharp edge. And once I'm done with that, you guys, we will be done, friends. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up down below. Go ahead and leave me a comment too if you'd like to get in touch, or think about subscribing to my channel if you haven't already, if you'd like to see more of my videos. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and we will see you next time. Bye!